Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn further the different types of patterns. We are using the for loop also for doing so. We would throw some reflection on the difficult patterns which we had seen in the class last time, and we will move further by doing so. Okay, first of all, what is the need to trap the location? We must understand why do we need to trap the location, because once we have trapped the location, it becomes very easy for us to know how and where we have to put the x and the y loop, that is the outer and the inner loop. We already know that the inner loop is depicted by y and the outer loop is depicted by x, or maybe the rows, or the inner loop is dealing with the columns. Now over here, children, in this case, when I'm talking about 1 1, 1 is the column and 1 is the row. 2 2, 2 is the row, 2 is the column. 3 3, 3 is the row and 3 is the column. 4 4, 4 is the row, 4 is the column, and 5 5, 5 is the row and 5 is the column. If we see carefully that these 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, in this x and y are same. So that means we need to only trap those locations, or we have to print only at those locations where x, that is the outer loop, and the inner loop both are same. So in that case, the output would come something like this, which is shown on the left side: 1 1 1 1. That means in these locations I have to print something. It is something like this, and the rest part would be empty. So let's see further. Now in this program over here, I have again I have chosen a pattern 1, and in this pattern these are the locations which we have to trap: 1 1 2 1 2 2 3 1 3 2 3 3 4 1 4 2 4 3. That means this is kind of a pattern which we have to print. First of all, we have to see the shape of the pattern. We have to build the shape of the pattern. Once the shape of the pattern has been built, then we need to see at which locations we have to print what. Now according to the pattern which we have to print over here, 1 is printed in the beginning, then 1 is printed in the third row, then 1 is printed in the fifth row. That means the rows which are even are printing 3, and the rows which are odd are printing 1. So what we have done in the program over here is that I have taken an x and a y loop. In order to build this shape, I have used these kind of formations over here. X is equal to 1, x is less than equal to 5, x plus plus, y is equal to 1. While y will start from 1 and it will move till x. In the first location only 1, in the second location 2 when x becomes 2, in the third location 3 when x becomes 3, in the fourth location 4 when x becomes 4. I have 4 columns to be printed. In the last location I have to go till 5 when x becomes 5. That means I have 5 columns to be printed over here. Now over here I am checking after I built this shape. Once the shape has been built by these two for loops, I need to trap the locations. And how do I trap the locations? I am using an if for that. I am saying if x percentage 2, that means whenever the row, that is 1 3 and 5, whenever the rows are not even, or whenever the rows are even, that is 2 and 4, I am saying 2 and 4, whenever the rows are even, x percentage 2 equal to 0 means whenever the rows are even, I want to print a 3, otherwise I want to print a 1. So over here what I have done is I have printed a 3 at the even locations and printed a 1 at the odd locations. So this is how we are going to do this program, and it becomes very easy once the locations have been trapped. Now let's see the pattern 2. Now in this pattern 2, if you see children carefully, I have only at the second and the third location, second and the fourth location star is printed, and the rest of the locations what is being printed? A plus sign is being printed. So at this location, what is this location? 2 1, this is 4 1, and this is 4 3. Now when I'm saying about 4 3 and I'm talking about 4 1, I need to trap these locations. First of all, the first thing what I have to see is I have to build the loop for this kind of shape. So this kind of shape is built: x is equal to 1, x is less than equal to 5, x plus plus, y is equal to 1, y is less than equal to x, y plus plus. Now how to trap the location? If I talk about this location, this is x where x is 2 and this is where x is 4. That means at even number of rows, where the rows are even, x is 2. And here can you see carefully that if I'm talking about y is 1 over here, and here y is 3. In this entire thing y is 1, and in this entire thing y is 3. That means when x is 2 and y is an even number, odd number, when x is 4 and y is again an odd number, when x is 4 and y is again an odd number, or I can say when x is even, and y is odd, over here y is odd, over here y is odd, over here. When x is 1 and y is odd, I want star to be printed. So I have taken over here x is even and y is odd, star has to be printed, otherwise I have to print a plus sign. So this is how we trap the locations and print the values. Now let's see further. In the pattern 3, this is what I showed you in the beginning when we were talking about this need to trap the location. Over here we trap these locations, and once these locations have been trapped, you can easily print them. So I think this would be much easier for you now to understand. These locations have been trapped: 1 1, 2 2, 3 3. Here x and y both are equal, and we need a loop definitely for this kind of shape, because we need to go till the fifth column. We need to go till the fifth column, so we need to have this kind of shape. And when we have this kind of shape and we say x is equal to y, the location is trapped and we print a 1. Otherwise what do we want? We don't want anything, so that anything is printed with a space. So that space would be printed. Otherwise, if we will not print this space, what will happen? This one will come, these all one will come in one column, and it will show one below the other one. Then the second one will be here, then third one, then fourth one, then fifth one. So in order to have this space has been printed, and this is how we run the program. Okay, now next let us see this. Over here I have written these locations have to be trapped, and now if you see carefully, at every alternative location, 1, then 3 1, then 1 3 1, then 3 1 3 1. If I talk about this, 1 3 1 3 1. If I talk about this, 3 1 1 3 1, 3 1 3 1 1, 1 3 1 3 1. So at every alternate location something else is printed. So first of all we need to have a loop for this shape, this kind of shape. Then we need to see at which all locations 3 has to be printed, and at which all locations 1 has to be printed. So first of all, at x percentage 2, that means these locations, this and this, at these locations what it has to see, when x is 2 and y is odd, when x is 2 and y is odd, that means at this location 2 1 4 1 4 1, at 2 1 and 4 1 I need to have 3, or I need to have at 3 3, or 4 3 I need to have 3 at yes, for this kind of arrangement I want at this location 2 1, I want it at 4 1, and 4 3 3 is to be printed. So if I am talking about this kind of arrangement, I need to trap x percentage 2. So x is what? Even in this case, and y is odd. So when both the conditions are true, I need to print 3. Or if this is not the case, then where do I need to print 3? When x percentage 2 is equal to 1, that means in this case when x percentage 2 is equal to 1 and y percentage 2 is equal to 0, and y percentage 2 equal to 0 means I need to trap, sorry, not this location, I am talking about this location, x percentage 2 is equal to 1. X percentage 2 equal to 1 means I need to have a column, a row wherein the row is odd. Row is odd means either I to have 1, 3 or 5. When row is odd, now in this case when row is odd, over here x percentage 2 equal to 1 is there, but y percentage 2 is not equal to 0. So this location will not print 3. When I am talking about this location, this x percentage 2 equal to 1, yes, it is equal to 1, and y percentage 2 is equal to 0. No, it is not the case in this case, but here it is very much true. When I am talking about x percentage 2 equal to 1, 3 percentage 2 is what? 1, and y percentage 2, here y is what? 2, 2 percentage 2 is equal to 0, yes. So at this location 3, 2, 3 is going to be printed, which is shown very clearly over here. So this way we will trap the locations. In this case 3, 2 location would be trapped, and your 5, 2 location will be trapped, and your 5, 4 location will be trapped. So 3, 2, 5, 2 and 5, 4 would be trapped when you need a 3 in the case of an odd row, and when you have an even row, this 2, 1 and your 4, 1 and 4, 3 locations would be trapped. So in this way we will be able to once we are able to trap the locations, we will be able to print them values also, whatever values we need. Okay, let's understand the next program. Over here we have position pattern 5, wherein the values are printed this way. So we need to have an inverse loop, that is this part has to be taken care of. So we need to have an inverse loop. Now over here children, I have not used the location box so that you can understand it virtually, and you know, you in the program when you are actually doing it, you may have to draw, or you may have to, you know, understand it in your mind only. So that is why the box has not been shown over here, the location box. Now if I am talking about this location, can you see this? This is column 5 and row is 1. This is column 4 and row is 2. This is column 3, row is 3. Column 2, row is 4. Column 1, row is 5. If I add these two locations, 5, 1, this is 5, 1, this is 4, 2, this is 3, 3, this is 2, 4, this is 1, 5. So when I am adding these locations, the output would be 6. X plus y would be 6. So at x plus y location, when x plus y is 6, at those locations I need 1 to be printed, otherwise I want a space. So these are gray boxes, are the spaces which are shown over here, and that is what I have done. If x plus y equal to 6, I have written system.out.print 1, else system.out.print space, and that's it. So this is how we print the position or patterns using the locations, and while we know how to trap the locations, anything can be printed. Now this is a worksheet 10 based on this lecture 12. So you would try to do this. Once you know, see, this is very easy, this is also very easy. This is something different and this is something different. Now when we are talking about this, if I see the first part till column 4, isn't it the same as question number 1? And if I am talking about from here, from the back till column 4 again, Isn't it the same? So when we combine both of them and print at the rate instead of it, this pattern too would be printed. So I would like you to go through the entire video again, and if you like it, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And please, if you feel any doubt or any kind of difficulty, please you can put in the comment section, or we can discuss it later. And I want you to do this worksheet, and then we will continue further in our next session. The next session would also be based on patterns. It would be different kind of patterns. So I would like you to again go through it and solve this exercise. Thank you and have a nice day.